I'm not sure I've ever done a video like this on my channel, so this might be the first of its kind. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna call it, but in my head it's something akin to preparing for spring break eco beauty style. What I'm gonna take on spring break eco beauty style. My relationship to spring break or trips to tropical locales is interesting. So I'm not the biggest beach person. I feel like I have said this a lot before. It's mostly because I don't tan well at all because of my undertones. I will just burn in 15 minutes. So I really have to be in the shade. I get very irritable in the heat. I don't love prancing around in a bathing suit. I mean, just like all of those things, right? You might be wondering why someone like that has, over the next month and a half, 3 different trips to beaches. It's just kind of the way that it worked out. It has also been a very long and arduous winter in Boston, so I am ready for some nicer 70-80 degree weather. So I'm just gonna talk you through some of the products I use to prep to get ready to go on a tropical or beach type of vacation. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I bring, including some of my sort of makeup and beauty essentials. And then I thought it would be fun to also show you one of my bathing suits. I'm not a big bathing suit person. I actually could really use your advice on where to shop for a new bathing suit, but I got a new top to go with a bikini bottom that I thought I would show you. It was $15 at Target, so it's not a big deal. I bought 2 really cute, I think are very cute beach cover-ups that I'll show you. And then a few just other little bits and bobs. I hate that phrase. A few other little addenda. Okay, first order of business is always schedule a bikini wax. If any of you are in the Boston area, I would highly recommend Karen Golden Skincare in Coolidge Corner. I've been going to her since when I used to live in Rhode Island, like years and years and years, and she's amazing. So I have a bikini wax scheduled. Second order of business is I would like to get a little color on my skin. Now, I was researching spray tan options in Boston, and I've never had a spray tan, so it's sort of like risky to do it right before you're gonna go on a trip. And I didn't have any good word of mouth recommendations for a spray tan in Boston. There is one that was sort of a little bit more natural, if that's even possible, but it was in the North End and I didn't really want to schlep over there. And so it just basically didn't happen. I ran out of time. So what I do instead, exfoliation is key. So I will do, regardless of whether or not I'm going to self tan, I think body exfoliation is key. My favorite is the Red Flower Bioactive Berry White Peat Exfoliant. I'm almost done with this jar. And I have a new one. It smells so good. The key with this one is you want to use it on dry skin, or you want to sort of take just a little bit of water maybe and moisten the product. But I find if you use this on wet skin, the exfoliating properties are not nearly as pronounced. So on dry skin, it's so nice because the exfoliating agent are strawberry seeds. They turn into nothing when it gets too wet, but on dry skin, it's like not as abrasive as like a sugar or salt scrub would be. It's just kind of perfect. Maybe a day or two before I'm gonna leave, I'll do full body scrub and exfoliation with this. And then either that right after that or the next morning or day, I will shave because you want to exfoliate before you shave. And then the only thing I'm really concerned, honestly, with self-tanning is my legs. And I don't find that it looks weird to only self-tan my legs and not the rest of my body. So I'm going to self-tan my legs. This is the EcoTan Invisible Tan Self-Tanning Cream. So I'm pretty sure this is an Australian company. It's my second one of these. At the time that I was researching eco self-tanners, it was really the only one on the market. I don't know if that's changed. I go for the medium olive skin tones, even though, as we know, I'm very pale. They do have like a light medium, but I have just always found in all my years of using self-tanning creams, from like drugstore Jergens to, I never really used, honestly, a lot of conventional higher end self-tanners. I've always found that the light to medium just don't give me the color payoff. So even though I'm fair, I usually go for like the deep dark self-tan. One application, it's great. It does have the sort of self-tanner smell. So I've learned that my favorite way to do this is I will apply it all over my legs in the morning, put on like a pair of pants, or if ideally I would wear like a pair of tights with a skirt, wash it off at like the end of the day before I'm gonna like get in bed. I don't like putting this on overnight because it's just gonna make your sheets smell like self-tanner. So I've kind of learned that the hard way. The best way is to put it on in the morning and then just wash the clothes that you wear during the day when you have it on. It develops really nicely, and then you just kind of like rinse it off. And I find that it continues to sort of slowly develop over time. 80% certified organic ingredients. I think you can only buy this directly from their website. I don't think that it's distributed anywhere else. So then these are things, body care products that I will be bringing with me because I do love to add some kind of glow and tint to my skin while I'm actually on vacation. And I'll probably bring this whole bottle of this. I will obviously decant, well, actually maybe not. I mean, this is actually at this point pretty transportable. This is the Pretty Potion Skin Tight Body Lotion. Pretty sure this product is still available. Pretty sure it has not been discontinued, but I have had this singular package for a long time. I think since like 2013 probably. I'm almost out, but it's still good. It's lasted me that long. I have it in the shade dark. Again, it comes in many shades. I hope that it's not discontinued. This used to be carried on Spirit Beauty Lounge, of course, and it was also used to be carried on Eco Diva Beauty. Who remembers them? There was that like whole scandal about them last year or 2 years ago. But anyway, I think I had actually gotten this on Eco Diva Beauty. It's like tinted body makeup. Imagine an eco, more shimmery, luminous version of MAC Face and Body, for example, or like body makeup. That's kind of what it is. This I really like all over. So if I'm wearing a skirt or shorts, I hate wearing shorts. Who likes wearing shorts? I'll do this on my legs, but I mean, more often it's just really, really nice to put on your arms if you're wearing, oh, I forgot one other thing I wanted to show you guys. Hang on. It's a clothing item though. All right, I'm excited about that. I bought a new sundress that I can show you as well. Glad I just remembered that. But yeah, so this is very, very nice if you have any kind of exposed limbs. They say it doesn't transfer onto clothing, and I guess, I don't know, I have never really had an issue, but I don't wear a lot of sort of like white or light clothing. I don't know, I'll have to check and see if you can still get this. I think that you can, but they have like an untinted, and then they have like 5 or 6 different shades, and I just think it's a super, super nice way to luminize your skin. The other product I will be bringing is it's a new product, the Hearts Grown Wild Nature's Nectar Spruce Resin and Vanilla Body Oil. I talked about this when I sort of quickly reviewed the facial I had at Noelle's Herbal Skincare in Somerville, and she carries this line of handmade in Vermont products. I had heard such good things about this brand, Heart Grown Wild. They do like a whole skincare and body care range, but I immediately gravitated to this product because it's a shimmer body oil. So it has, I think, mica particles in it. The only ingredients in it are wild harvested spruce resin, vanilla, geranium, ylang ylang, patchouli, sweet almond oil, and mica. I actually put a little bit of this on before doing this video. It's not as intense as something like this, but I would even like mix these, and it smells super nice. It's not a very tropical scent, obviously, with like the spruce and the vanilla, but it's a beautiful product, and I bought it specifically because I wanted like a shimmery body oil to take on vacation. Okay, why don't we talk SPF before I tell you, oh my god, my hair. Why don't we talk SPF before I get into makeup stuff? So SPF is obviously essential, even though I basically just will try and not be in the sun. I'll try and be under an umbrella. I'll be bringing my Suntegrity, which is my probably like favorite overall SPF in the eco beauty world I've tried. I am not one of those people that has tons of issues with physical sunscreens. I know a lot of people struggle with zinc and titanium dioxide running on them or getting in their eyes or reacting to it, and I have fortunately been okay with that, so I really try and exclusively stick to physical sunscreens because they work for me. So I have the Suntegrity Natural Mineral Sunscreen for Body. This is SPF 30. I may have to go to Target and see what they have as far as physical sunscreens to get like a backup, because there's maybe half of this in here, so it just sort of depends, like if I'm gonna go out in the sun and be in the ocean and such, I might need to get like something else. And then I'll probably also bring my Suntegrity 5-in-1 Natural Moisturizing Face Sunscreen in the shade Fair for face SPF, although I may also decant a little bit of the Hint Beauty Sun Prep SPF 25. I did a demo with this. It came in the now unfortunately sold out Detox Market or March detox box, I guess. I like this because it would be very, very good for a warm weather, tropical climate, because this is much sort of heavier, so it's sort of less ideal when your skin is sort of has a lot of natural humidity and such in it. This is just feels a little bit silicone-y and lightweight on the skin. It just has a scent that I don't like, but I think I'll probably decant some of this to bring. And then the only other SPF product I have and I will be bringing is the Aucoin Nearly Invisible SPF powder. So this is a mineral powder that I got last year for sort of midday to mid-afternoon before commute home touch-ups during the summertime. I really, really like it. I highly recommend investing in one of these SPF powders just to sort of dust on forehead, nose, tops of your cheekbones are sort of all over. And this one in particular I really like because it doesn't look cakey or heavy or anything on the skin. It says nearly invisible. It does have a very slight tint in it, but it's essentially translucent on my skin. In fact, it's even better than translucent because it doesn't have any sort of iridescent white reflection back that I feel like some translucent powders can. Extremely portable. It's a little bit messy right now, but the brush comes up like such and you just can kind of dust it on. I do sometimes, and you depress from this end. Sometimes I do like to just sort of depress the product out through the brush and use another brush to apply it to get a little bit more control, but yeah, it's great. Okay, so now I'll tell you a little bit about my ideal makeup when I'm on vacation. Lots and lots of mascara, bronzy, glowy skin, and like not for during the day at the beach, but if I'm gonna be going out, then sort of like a fuchsia, cool toned fuchsia lip. I will definitely be bringing the Fit Glow Good Lash Mascara. This has really been growing on me, I must say. I sort of have learned to work with the formula a little bit better. It's a drier formula, but I do feel that it gives lots of great volume. It gives me like a very lashy look, which I love. So I'll definitely be bringing this. For face, I really like traveling with this. It's not eco, but the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow. It's actually what I'm wearing on my face today. And I just have been I've had this product for years and I sort of have been falling in love with it. I'm relatively close to hitting pan on the bronzer side. Yeah, it just is a travel duo. It's really, really nice and easy to take, but I like more of kind of a dewy, wet looking highlight on the skin than just using the powder. So I'm probably also gonna bring the Tata Harper Very Illuminating. This is just sort of my favorite highlighter of the last year or so. I don't find it to be sort of as icy on the skin as RMS Living Luminizer, although the next highlighter purchase on my list is the RMS Magic Luminizer. I think it's like a sort of a more champagne tone, and champagne highlighters are sort of my favorite, above and beyond the white icy and gold. Like I don't do as well in gold, except for the Aucoin Candelight, which is also what I'm wearing today and works really, really nicely with the Charlotte Tilbury. This gives such a plump and sort of juicy effect to the skin, which is kind of really, really what I want for the kind of beachy look that I'm gonna be going for. And then for lips, I'm gonna bring Bite Beauty Quince. The other lip products in this color family that I have are Rodan Billy on the Bike, but that one's a little bit more purple. And then I have an Aromi matte liquid lipstick called Electric Orchid, but I don't want like a super matte looking liquid lipstick. I'm not gonna be wearing this during the day, as I'm saying. This is more for like going out to dinner or out for drinks or like whatever we're going to be doing in the evening. But Quince I love also because it's just very, very versatile. This is the high pigment pencil formula that Bite does. You can do it as just a sort of a lighter stain, or you can really sort of build it up. And it's kind of the perfect spring summer lip color for me. The only other little makeup-y thing I'm going to be bringing are these Tatcha Aburo Torigami Japanese beauty papers in case I get overly dewy during the day and I don't want to do a complete makeup redo to go out in the evenings. These are really beautiful. I mean, I don't get overly greasy or oily. I'm a normal skin type and I actually like the way my skin looks when it starts producing excess glow and oil. Like if I just want to freshen up, one of these just blotted all around makes a very big difference. They're absolutely the nicest of these products I've ever tried. I think like don't waste your money honestly on anything else. These are sort of the creme de la creme of blotting papers in my opinion. Although, I mean, there's other brands that I haven't tried that I think do nice ones of these. I'm blanking on who, but Just in my experience, I guess that's what I would say. Now we can get to a few fun little extras, fashion extras. So let me start with one of the bathing suits that I'm going to be taking. Again, sort of in a bathing suit rut, so I could really use your advice. It's hard to buy a bathing suit online, I guess. So I just have a pair of side tie bikini bottoms from Target. They're like the Exhilaration brand, but I like that you can kind of mix and match tops with it. So I recently bought this one from Target, which I think is very cute. I'm relatively like small, medium chest size, so I kind of like little embellishments around the chest area as sort of like an enhancement. So I just thought that this was super cute, kind of like nautical and fun, and it was $14.99. And we'll go with these little black bikini bottoms. And then I have an older navy, dark navy, very pretty navy, one piece from Anthropology. It kind of like, it's sort of a deep V, and there's like a little bit of ruching, and yeah, it's okay, it's nice, I'm happy with it, but I would like maybe one other one piece and one other two piece. So soliciting recommendations. If you would believe it, I didn't really have any proper beach cover-ups. So I ordered two from Nordstrom a couple of months ago. I like this one slightly better. It's more of sort of like a pull-on romper. It's the brand Rip Curl. I was just like, I honestly just did a search for beach cover-ups, and I think I ordered 4, returned 2, and kept these 2. So I love this print. I love horizontal stripes. It's just kind of a, you know, this sort of lightweight beachy linen material, but I just thought that this was like absolutely perfect. It'll kind of go off the shoulder. Fits really cute. This one I got in a size medium. So this might be like a junior size, but I was very happy with that. And then this one is more of kind of like a traditional beach muumuu style. Elan, E-L-A-N. This one was a little bit more expensive, I think. It's a little bit more see-through, but will be very cute, comfortable, loose, flowy. Very happy with both of those. Back in like January, I left work early one day, randomly went into Urban Outfitters, which, by the way, don't go in there if you're over 30, because you will feel even older than you are. It's not even millennial. It's, what's the Gen Y? XI Gen? Whatever they are. Very, very young. However, I did spot a dress that I kind of fell in love with. It was not on sale or anything, but I knew that I had these vacations coming up, so I just sort of like went for it. So it's basically just a long maxi tropical print dress, and I thought it was so beautiful, and I could totally envision myself in it with a fuchsia-y lip, my hair in kind of a loose messy bun, drinking a fun cocktail. Okay, I did also recently buy a new pair of sunglasses. I had been using an old beat up pair of sunglasses that belonged to an ex-boyfriend, and I am actually really of the belief that the psychometry of objects that remain in your life kind of continue to carry energy around. And I was like, why am I still wearing these sunglasses from a relationship that has been done and dusted for a very long time? So it was time for a new pair of sunglasses. I went to Warby Parker just because I like them, and I have a pair of regular glasses, and I wanted to get a pair of non-prescription sunglasses. And I spent, you know, an hour in there one day, and I ended up going for the Pipers. I wanted something that was going to come up high enough, but that was also going to be sort of lightweight and comfortable, which I thought that these were. They had like a much kind of heavier, thick pair that I was considering, because I love like big, chunky, thick framed glasses, but these were just much more comfortable, honestly. They have polarized lenses. They're amazing. I can wear them for hours without getting any kind of pain behind the ears or anything. So they like custom adjust for you, and they come in this nice case, so I'm obsessed. Very happy to have a nice new pair of sunglasses. The last thing I'll tell you about is what I'm planning to read on the beach. It's a book I've sort of had in the queue and haven't started yet. It's called When in French, Love in a Second Language by Lauren Collins. I bought this on the recommendation of someone that DM'd me on Instagram after I was having a Leela Slimani fangirl moment. I think I've talked about her and The Perfect Nanny in video. I think it was like a favorite maybe, or the New Yorker piece on Leela Slimani was definitely a favorite. I read The Perfect Nanny. I recommend it, but it's disturbing. I'm not sure what prompted the person to recommend this in tandem. I think it was just like another French Connection style book. It looks really cute. We know that I'm a huge Francophile. I would love to get back into studying French regularly. So this will be my beach read. So I think that that's all from me today. I will be looking forward to seeing you guys in a big favorites video coming up. It seems like I've sort of fallen into this rut of doing favorites every 2 months instead of every month. I'd like to get back on doing them every month. I'm gonna do a March favorites video. I'm totally just like losing track of time. I'm gonna do a March favorites video, and I'm also going to do April Beauty Heroes review, which I have been testing. Oh, that was something else I wanted to say. It's like sort of a little teaser. There is an SPF like product in the April Beauty Heroes box, so I will probably also be bringing that. I've been testing it and I think it's really, really quite good actually. What else do I have coming up? Oh, you know, Stark Skincare has come out with a few new reformulations. Once I've had enough time to test them, and I'm also now testing a tint, the spot treatment, I'm going to do a Stark brand review update. I think maybe I've actually already mentioned this, but I'm very excited about it. I'll also review the dry shampoo in there because I don't think that that was included in my initial Stark brand review. I have a whole bunch of boxes to open. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it on Instagram or on here. It's sort of a half Mercedes shops, half PR stuff. That will be coming up. If you missed my PR haul unboxing, I reposted it on Patreon actually, and I just had a big Vitacost order come in, so what I like to do with those is open that on camera and post it for all patrons as sort of like a bonus video, and then I also have the March patron exclusive video on my healthy pet peeves. So there's gonna be a lot of activity on Patreon in the next coming weeks. My new website is very, very close to being done. I've been working with a friend of mine to help design it and execute it, and I'm hoping in the next week or two it will be live, and I will definitely let you know. It's going to be such an improvement on what is there right now, and I'm just so excited to give you a little tour of that when that's live, now that I know how to screencast. So I will look forward to seeing you on social media, seeing you back here, seeing you on Patreon, seeing you from the beach. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being such amazing L'Amour and La Musique supporters. I'm so close to 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, you guys are just the best. It's been such an amazing journey so far. So I don't know why I'm feeling emo this morning. Thank you for watching. I'll see you really soon. Bye.